Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're going to go through all the active codes for July 2022. Now, there's no new code in this video since the last time I did a new code video. So if that's what you're coming for, unfortunately, this isn't that. I make these every month to update it for new players coming in that month so they can find it and know it's a reference of codes that are active, or for anyone who wants to re-roll at the time, with some nice codes, it's good. And it's a pretty decent time to re-roll because we did just get a really nice code. So we'll go through the method, we'll go through some summons on this account and talk about the account, whether I'd keep it, all that sort of stuff if you were going for rerolls. But how do we exchange codes? We click the portrait in the top left. We see our ID up here. We're going to enter it into this site. All these codes and the website will be in the description and the pinned comment. And if you know any other active codes that aren't in this list, let me know and I'll update it. But this is pretty sure there was a bunch of other ones that were active last month that I deleted off this list because they're not active anymore. But for this one, we're going to take our ID from over here, enter it in here, which is 143211646. And then we're going to get the verification code, which is over here in this verification code. It's kind of like a two-factor authentication. We're going to hit 692275 and we're going to go log in. So that will log us in successfully. Now, these codes I've already entered in on this account, so I'm just going to paste them here and you'll see it says this code has already been used, but if you haven't used it before, it'll give you a green tick over here and that's how you'll know it worked. So I'll just go through, because if they're expired, it will actually say expired. So this one says already been used. So when you see already been used, it means they are active, but you have already used them. That one's the same. This one is going to be... if you get the frequency limit and don't get caught out, if you get frequency limit, it means you've been entering codes too quickly. As you can see, this one says already been used. And we go here, already been used. But for you guys, all of those will give you the green tick. And then once we get past that, that is the main thing that we want to do. Then we're going to jump back over here, get the black screen. We'll get it back up. And we're going to jump over into the mail, and all these will go to the mail. So those are all the codes. Like I said, it's not a bad time to reroll. We do get this awesome code that gives you 10 of each type of scroll, plus the 10 stargazers, which you won't be able to use yet, and 2,000 diamonds. We've got the extra 30 there. Pretty decent all-round rewards. Like, honestly, really decent. Now, keeping in mind, if you are on a reroll, you'll be able to skip chapter 1. If not, you'll have to work through chapter 1 and get all this stuff. But then if we are going for the summons at the start, look for anything that is available to get you some extra summons. So you can see this one, this has been on for a few days. The fantastic thing, if you jump in when these events are on, you just get to get all the cumulative rewards. This one here, you can get a Wukong, but this is the main one we want to jump to and get the 1,000 diamonds there. And those are the main ones that we're really looking at. From there, you can actually go ahead and collect extra diamonds from the story. If you open these up with all the characters you've got, that except for the green dude, green characters don't count. But for all the rare characters, you can go ahead and get those as well. So past that, we're going to want to set a wish list. Now I'm going to show you loosely what I would do. I might do a full wish list video talking about each faction more in depth and reasons for taking them and stuff like that. But on these videos, I just do a quick one with what I would do if I was re-rolling. But there are definitely other options. We'll try and breeze through this, but I probably will do an updated video this month of this. For me on this one, I haven't tested Sonya, so I'd want to test her. Honestly, if we look at staples, Rowan is definitely the main staple. I do like Rain early game now. I'm a big fan. Rosalind's a really good one to pick up as well. Morrow's not bad. Scarlet's really good. I'd leave her on. And I'm going to get Sonya on this one just because I haven't tested her. So I wouldn't mind if I get a decent account. Maybe I'll play through a little bit and go from there. So next up in the maulers, for me, the chicken is a staple. Nemesia I really like. Skreg's valuable in a few teams. Thesku's really good early game if we go ahead and pull him. You can use something like Kren. There's a lot of different options here. I'm going to go ahead and put her in just because she's new as well and I haven't played with her in the early game. Then over here, my Wilders is pretty staple at this point where we go that, we go that, we go that. You can have a little bit of flex, but not really. And you don't have to go Iron. You can go Raku. That's probably what I go Iron for certain teams, depending on what carry you're looking at using. Over here in the Graveborn, Damon's going to be a great carry throughout the game. Odin's just an absolute beast. Silas is a beast because she's new and I really like her. And for the final spot, I normally go with like a Pharrell or a Nara to help with early stages. Maybe we'll go with Nara just so we can get one copy to lock out, and then I'll swap her off. But that is what I would be going for the wish list. Now let's jump in and pop a few summons. Wait, who's next? We got Graveborn in... What do we got Graveborn in? 13 minutes. 13 minutes, and I want to go Graveborn on this for the funds. But now that wishlist set, let's go ahead and pop some summons. Let's see how we go. Now, you're guaranteed a purple on this one. Rain, honestly, not the greatest. Not the greatest. Now, you may get a character that's not on your wish list. If we do a single, I'm doing a single because I could share and get some, but we're going to pop this single. It's going to guaranteed. That's the one for clearing the previous chapter. Now, this character isn't necessarily going to be on your wish list. It's based off of the old wish list because that's when you got it. It's a really weird system. Next up, now when you're summoning, you just want to get, yes, good rates. You want more purples. You are guaranteed a purple character, a purple summon every, what is it? It's every 3 10 pulls. But, you know, if you can get them more frequently, that's going to be massively beneficial. So let's go ahead and do here again. See if we can get one more. See if we can. Rip. Okay, I'm going to do the singles here because you're guaranteed it every 3 10 pulls, but it's actually within every 30 pulls. So if you do singles, it still counts. So hopefully we can get our single one somewhere in these 6, but it's not looking like it. Can we please get the purple to pop? Please. Okay, there it is. There it is. What do we get? We got a Thescu. Honestly, this isn't too bad. We got 2 options for carry on this team. We could do an early game Thescu, or we could go ahead and go the Daemon. Because I don't really care about this account, I'm going to switch it to Graveborn, because, you know, Graveborn is life. We're going to go ahead and do summons. I had diamonds. I could have done those diamonds. We'll do them anyway. First 10 pull of these is guaranteed to have a purple as well. There's a second Daemon. This is actually turning out to be a really solid account using the Daemon carry. Let's go ahead and pop a couple more summons to see where we're at. So, like, if I was rerolling, this is a pretty solid reroll account. So if we bounce back here, we have a look at what we've got. Thescu is honestly very, very good support in the early game. Can do really good damage too, but because we got 2 Daemons in this account, it's actually a fairly solid account to go ahead and push through with, because he is probably the best early game carry. Arguments could be made for others, but he's an absolute savage. So honestly, really decent pulls for the start. We got a Rain, which can actually pair well with just about anything to buff our energy after we kill enemies and stuff like that. So honestly, pretty happy with the way that went. Maybe I'll play through this account a little bit. I was actually hoping for some Kaelin, the new hero, but, you know, then I would have played through it. We'll see. Anyway, that is all the active codes. That's where I'm going with the wish list at the moment. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.